Hey guys, we're about to set off on a very sunny ride today. It's the start of our 6-day journey to Da Nang from Nha Trang. We realised that we don't like riding for more than 4 or 5 hours a day, so that's what we're going to try and stick to. Whatever Google Maps says, we pretty much double it because that seems to be the speed we're driving at. We're going to start our journey now and we'll take you along the way with us.
As Jake mentioned, we are on our 6-day journey up to Da Nang. So grab a cup of tea
or a coffee
and enjoy the ride with us.
We're 10 minutes in. Look at this beautiful view.
First port of call is of course a cafe to ensure we don't fall asleep at the handlebars.
So we just stopped off en route at the nicest cafe. It's honestly, it's such a pretty place, but the view when we're drinking our coffees, it's absolutely incredible. Total spend for coffee was about £2.30, which is quite expensive for Vietnam, but it was very fancy. But just look at this view.
A short ride later, we found ourselves enjoying lunch with an even more breathtaking view than our last stop. But following a refuel and a few more hours on the road, we stumbled across some adorable furry friends, and then about 100 police officers who were guarding the most dramatic scenery ever seen by man.
Which of course we couldn't capture as we didn't want to be pulled over and fined. Sorry guys.
I want to get a photo quick. I'm not sure how many more bends we've got of this place, it's so nice.
Pretty stunning, isn't it?
Pretty stunning. You being careful, young lady. We get going again.
Not long after that, we reached our first night's accommodation.
Good morning. We arrived in Tu Hoya? I'm not sure how you pronounce it. We arrived here last night and we stayed at Gao Homestay. It was really nice. The drive yesterday, we saw some incredible views. It was so good. But now I think we're going to go to a supermarket and then continue the drive up to Kunon, which will be our next destination. And then I think we've got 4 other destinations after that. Breakfast for today from the supermarket is a big baguette and a bag of crisps with some Oreos and a cereal bar. We've also got coffee, so not a very healthy breakfast. And a what?
Small chicken cheese baguette.
Oh yeah, and a small chicken cheese baguette that Jake got from the coffee shop as well. So not very healthy, but it's our breakfast slash lunch and we'll just have a healthy dinner if we can find somewhere. But reality of travel days, sometimes you just eat shit.
And have it audio.
We're just laughing because the state of just our bikes carrying. My bike is vibrating because my electric razor's going off in it and I can't bother to unpack it. And Henna's bike is just full of carrier bags that she's carrying random bits around. We got like 6 days till we get to Da Nang, and she's carrying a plastic bag full of oats and some coffee sachets, which cost the total of about £3.
And some laundry detergent from Thailand.
And some what? And some laundry detergent from Thailand that she's carrying just so when we get to our Da Nang apartment, she can just have those things rather than, I don't know, just buy new ones, which is good for the environment, I guess.
I don't know if you can see me, but you have to save money when you're traveling, and that is the main thing. But yeah, my bike is so heavy that yesterday when we were driving here, it was just shaking. Like I'd just take one hand off the handlebar just to like sort my hair out or whatever, and it was just like really shaking. It's so unstable. Anyway, we are leaving now, so we'll see you at our next place or wherever we stop. Pretty cool.
I wasn't saying come in here.
Oh. What were you saying?
I was saying come on. With my GoPro on.
Yeah. We hadn't been driving long when I noticed Jake had a very flat tyre. But before we could find a place to get it fixed, a lovely Vietnamese woman flagged us down, insisting we stay at her house.
We're coming back, so when we come back, we'll come. I'll find it.
The Vietnamese are such nice people, but after 10 minutes of her persuasion, I had to intervene. Excuse me? Do you know where a mechanic is for flat tyre? No. Do you know where we can get it fixed?
You can fish 1, 2.
Yeah, fixed. Over there? Thank you.
Once we arrived at the garage, the young boy had to call his father, which meant we were looking at a 30-minute wait.
Thank you.
He found the boss.
Okay, thank you.
During that time, we somehow managed to attract the attention of the entire village, and the woman still tried to get us to come to her house. But after plenty of waiting and chatting, we were luckily saved by a couple of schoolboys who came and pumped up the tyre themselves.
Do we need to pay for air?
Pay?
Not pay. You
Not
pay
pay.
by money. I can pay for you.
Oh, we no. We have money.
Vietnamese money.
Yeah. How much for air? Not to fix.
No,
Just for the air.
free.
2,000.
3.
Yeah, free.
3. Hold on.
4,000.
Is that? I have one as well.
Free. No.
3. Oh,
Oh,
3.
free.
Oh, thank you so much.
Free. No.
Thank
Thank
you. There you go. That's my number. Okay. Bye. What should have been a quick 2-minute job ended up taking over an hour, but it turned into such an amazing experience that truly shows how kind and genuine Vietnamese people are. But after saying our goodbyes, we headed back on the road.
So far we've been about an hour 45, and with breakfast and my bike needing sorting out, we've actually only driven 22 minutes of our 2.5 hour journey. So let's see how long it takes us. Pull in next to me. The goal of today is to obviously get to the next town and to our homestay, but one of the big goals is to come across this crazy little bridge that we've seen. We've just turned off the main road and we're turning down a really beautiful, like, quiet path, so hopefully we're close.
Oh my god. Hi.
I have to say that this bridge was one of the highlights of the drive. Not only was it incredibly unique, but it was missing so many wooden pieces in the floor, and it was so narrow that fitting 2 bikes next to each other was a real challenge. There was definitely no room for error, otherwise one of us would have ended up in the water.
Jay! This is crazy.
Just be really careful.
At the end of the bridge though, we stumbled across a cafe full of locals drinking beer at 11 in the morning. Absolute sight. But a few miles down the road, we finally arrived in Quy Nhon.
So it's the next day of driving. We've had a change of heart. We're not going to Da Nang via the hills. We're going to go the beach route. It's much shorter, gets us to Da Nang earlier. We found a route that's just like along the beach on quiet roads, and yeah, we're just happier with that route now. So we're looking forward to the rest of the drive. But the drive today, we've seen loads of random things, lots to see. It's quiet roads, and we've just pulled up to have something to eat really quick and just have a rest and stretch. And this is where we are.
I'll use my boo power to show you around. Leaving the cool temple place behind, we decided we no longer wanted to follow the main roads and headed off into the countryside, into rural Vietnam. However, it quickly became evident that the sandy bumpy paths were not accommodating for our bikes. The suspensions were tested.
There's a reason we weren't going to come this way.
Yeah, so bumpy.
My GoPro on.
Yeah.
Let me just double check something. I'm pretty sure all the cars it might be a bit bumpy as well. This is the proper road the whole way to the road again.
Once the bumpy roads were behind us and we had a friendly release of energy,
That's not fair.
we finally reached a more modern stretch and were able to cover more ground. As we drove, we passed a group of schoolgirls and one of them came up to us to say hello.
Yeah. What's your name?
My name is Snell.
I'm Hannah.
Huh?
My name is Hannah.
Okay. Anna.
And this is Jake.
I'm Jake. Jake.
Bye.
Jake.
Hi.
Bye. See you later.
Bye.
Goodbye. Although she didn't speak much English, we managed to communicate with her a little bit. These interactions with the locals provide a deeper understanding of the culture and make experiences so special. Ones we'll never forget. But a few more friendly hellos later, we encounter quite an unexpected accident.
Uh-oh, lorry crash.
Did you see all those fish? Yeah, they're massive. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Also, you didn't really want to be on the inside of that truck.
No.
I think Hannah got so distracted by the lorry crash and looking at the beautiful scenery along the beach that she failed to tell me something very important.
We just pulled over to take a piss and to just talk about how mental that truck was. We just came across a truck that had obviously got stuck on a hill and reversed back into the gap on the side, so all the fish were falling out. It was pretty crazy. Now let's see if we can make it to the petrol station because we're low on petrol and my bike runs out quicker than Henna's, and Henna forgot to tell me that she's on red.
So we made it to the accommodation. We had just sat in bed eating cereal for our dinner. We went to a seafood place, which was really nice, but it didn't quite fill us up, and we ran out of money. So we had to go get some stuff from the shop. The whole point of me picking up the camera was that we walked around earlier and realised that everywhere in this small town, they just do karaoke in their house and they're blasting it so loud, and they've just got a group of guys, maybe with a few women, getting drunk, just singing on the karaoke machine, and it's so loud we can hear it from our room and they just don't care. It's really funny.
They're so bad. Next level bad. We'll go out and film it now.
This guy does not shut up. I put my headphones in and I can still hear him.
It's great. After a very long night listening to the terrible singing, we got up early and started the 8-hour journey up to Da Nang, which is actually only 3.5 hours to drive it, but at our leisurely pace, it takes double the time.
So we just stopped off at a very local garage. Should get an oil change every 500 kilometers for my bike, and we have done 800 maybe. So yeah, oil change was very needed, way over needed, and it gives us 5 minutes to stretch because we've got a long time till we get to Da Nang still. We've probably been riding for 3 hours and we've got another 2 at least.
The oil change only cost about £5, absolute bargain, and it got us all the way to Da Nang. We didn't film an outro here, so here's a cost breakdown on the screen, and if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in Da Nang for more fun adventures.